everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Mckayla. Today's video hold on, let me mute this. Today's video I am going to be doing a reaction to my Unexpected TLC season 3, and I didn't mute. Unexpected season 3 baby bumps episode. It's not a full episode, it's just kind of like a look into me and Kaylin and our family. There's other families on the show you can also watch through Baby Bumps 2 on the TLC website, but of course, since I am Mikayla, I will be showing you my journey through TLC. If you can't tell, I got my wisdom teeth taken out 2 days ago. Posted something on Instagram. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. I look like crap. The only reason I'm filming right now is because I look like crap 99% of the time that I do film on YouTube. And I can't really smile. I'm still having a pretty hard time talking, but I am feeling better, which is amazing. So we're in a little bit of a different background right now because my phone has to charge while I film. And I might seem annoyed while watching this, and that's because I've already watched it 3 times today trying to get this ish uploaded. You're just gonna have to deal with it for today. I'm sorry. Just, you know, give me some support. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead. I don't know how to do this fancy thing where you can edit the screen that you're watching onto the YouTube thing, so I'm just gonna turn my computer around and that's how I'm going to do it. I know I'm an amazing YouTuber, you don't have to tell me. So sorry for that, but I'm just going to go ahead, get right into this, get this average video uploaded. Once you get to the Unexpected website, you just search Unexpected, like right here in this little search thing. You just search Unexpected, that's all you search. I guess I come up OG, and then I'm going to go to, I'm just showing you this in case you want to watch it too on your own computer. I'm going to go to show more, and then here I am. Mckayla and Kaylin are back. That's what we're going to be watching today. So let's get right into it. I'm going to enlarge the screen. And then, okay, hold on. And I'm kind of going to sit at a weird angle so you guys can see it as well. My face doesn't look as fat from right here, so. Ew. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Jump right into this ish.
Wait, why is it doing that? Are you pushing it?
Dude, I was so fat, but I was pregnant.
I'm Mckayla. I'm 18. I'm mom of 1.5-year-old Timmy and mom to soon-to-be baby girl.
I'm Kaylin. I'm 20 years old.
I'm now 19. Timmy's now 2. In case you were wondering.
I'm Mckayla's boyfriend, Timothy's father, and
no longer my boyfriend, but still Timothy's father.
Soon to be a father to another baby girl.
Still her father.
What's going on? Hold on. There you go. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm Shelly, Kaylin's mom, and Timothy's Nana, and soon to be a Nana again. Mckayla and I, our relationship has gotten very strong.
I will agree with that. As you guys know from my past YouTube videos, me and Shelly have not had the best past. But at this point in, like, me and Kaylin's relationship and me and her relationship, we were in a pretty good place. And I did talk to her a lot about me and Kaylin's issues and stuff. And she helped me, like, or at least tried to help me through it. And so, yeah, I will agree with this. We were in a really good place right here.
Over the last 6 months, we talk. She's very open with me, and I hope that that continues. It means a lot to me. So you're excited to not be pregnant and to meet your baby. Are you
rude,
afraid?
Mom. Rude. Texting me while I'm doing a video. Amateur.
Delivery, childbirth again?
No.
Very true. I was not scared for childbirth again.
Being pregnant at 16 and 18 isn't the way I wanted my life to go. Instead of going out and hanging out with my friends now, I'm staying in all the time with Timothy, and you know, I'm pregnant again. I'm not married like I wanted to be before I had kids, but I want to marry Kaylin. We were gonna get married, but we called it off. It just wasn't the right time.
Okay, so this is true. I I decided not to go through with the wedding. I didn't know myself as a person yet. I mean, I was only 18 years old whenever we were going to make this decision to get married, and granted, I'm only a year older, but I didn't know who I was as a person. I didn't know who I wanted to be as a person yet, and I didn't know what it would be like to be married at 18, and I didn't feel like I could take on that responsibility. Like, yes, I am a mother at 18, but I just didn't feel like I was ready to be a wife as well. Like, that's just a really big... Really, Rochelle? I just didn't feel like I was ready to be a wife, and me and Kaylin were in a really rough spot, and I just didn't feel like we were ready to get married. Like, I didn't want to kick off getting married at a bad start. Like, if we were to get married, I wanted us to be happy, and I didn't want it to be, like, a really hard time for us. And I don't know, I've always had this vision in my head of what marriage would be like, and what telling my... Now my mom's calling me! So, oh my gosh. I'm popular today. The only day that I decide to film, I am popular. Anyways, I'm gonna try and, like, kick off from where I was. I always had this vision in my head of what being a wife would be like, and what getting proposed to would be like, and what telling my husband that I'm pregnant would be like, and I haven't experienced any of those things the way that I imagined it when I was younger, and that's just really hard for me, because every girl, or I think every girl, has this vision in their head for, like, what those steps are going to look like, and it just really sucks knowing I'm never going to get that chance, or I might get that chance in the future, but you never know. And it's just I'm sad that with my first two kids I didn't get that. Like, I only want to have one more child, so I only get one more shot at this, and I just want it to be the way that I always imagined it since I was a little girl. So I'm hoping someday I get to experience that, and I didn't feel like I would be able to experience that if me and Kaylin did end up getting married. So that's why I decided not to get married. We just weren't ready for it. I wasn't ready to be a wife. I was still 18 years old, and now being 19, I still don't feel like I'm ready to get married. I want to get married more whenever I'm out of college and I have a job and I have my own house. Like, I'm setting goals for myself now, and that's, like, really important to me, so I can get to where I want to be in life. So that's just why I called off the wedding. It was like, we just weren't in the right place. And I wish more people understood that, because a lot of people saw me as a bad guy for not wanting to get married, especially Kaylin, and I just wish he could have seen, like, my point of view. Like, you know, he was only 20, so it's like, it just wasn't the right time.
Will you marry me?
Yeah. Do you kind of want to wait a little bit to get married?
I want to marry you, and I feel like you don't want to get married.
I just wish I would have had more time to figure myself out and to figure my partner out before, you know, we had kids. We were talking yesterday, and he, out of nowhere, he was joking about me canceling the wedding. And I forget what he said exactly, because it kind of just took me by surprise, but
I was sick in this, that's why my voice sounds weird.
Me canceling it, and I was like, I obviously got mad at him. I was like, it's not something you joke about, Kaylin. I didn't do it for fun. I was like, we clearly weren't ready to get married, and you know that. We moved into a house. Kaylin works, so he's not there. I'm
moving into this house that we did move into the second time is what kind of, like, destroyed our relationship to the point of no return. There was just some things that happened, and that's just personal stuff I don't want to talk about. Some things happened, and that just, it really showed me we weren't ready.
Home alone with Timothy, so if anything were to happen, I wouldn't have any help.
How are things living at the new house since you guys moved in?
I mean, it's nice and everything, like, it's just really lonely. And I can't do that. I can't do lonely. And, like, Alan has long days, and he comes home and then, you know, goes to bed at, like, 2 a.m. because he wants time to himself once we go to bed. So it's just, like, a lot, and I don't have help. And, like, that's just really hard for me. My relationship with Shelly kind of went up and down throughout me and Kaylin's relationship. But now we get along a lot better, and I feel like I can talk to her about Kaylin without her getting upset with me and everything. I think our relationship has improved. Maybe I should get this color on my nails too.
My stubby toes. Well, they're
Mckayla
not
and I
stubby,
have
they're
had
like tingers.
a lot of ups and downs over the last year and a half. There was issues before Timmy was born, and then after Timothy was born, she didn't let us see Timothy for a while.
This is the part I disagree with. I didn't keep Timmy from them. There was some pretty bad blood. I don't really know how to like explain it. Like, we were fighting back and forth, and whenever people get like violent with me, whether it's words or physical, I don't feel comfortable with it. And I was protecting Timothy, and it had nothing to do with me wanting to keep the kids from them or me using my kids as a pawn. That was never ever my intention. Of course, I want Timmy and Gracelynn to know who their father is and who their other family is, but if you get violent with me, I automatically feel the need to protect my child, and that's just what I was doing. And it wasn't physical violence, it was just a lot of threatening, a lot of mean things that were said to me as a mother, and I ultimately felt very uncomfortable letting my child, well, it's our child, but I felt uncomfortable because they are in my custody, letting them go over there. I was just afraid something would happen. I was afraid that they would do something I wasn't comfortable with, and I was just ultimately protecting my son. I would never just keep them from them to keep Timmy from them. That was never ever my thought process.
I definitely feel like her mother had some influence over Mckayla, and a lot of...
Also disagree with this. My mother had no influence in it whatsoever. It was solely me, because I have a lot of anxiety, and coming along with my anxiety is control issues, and it was just me trying to protect my child the best way I could.
Of her actions, but we're in a really good place right now.
That's true, we were. Commercial!
So, where do we go from here before Malin arrives?
I guess Kaylin doesn't like the name anymore.
Shut up.
He doesn't.
Why?
I don't know.
Malin was going to be Gracelynn's name before we decided on Gracelynn, which was when she was born. Kaylin did not like it. He also did not like any other names I like, so...
He yelled at me.
Ew!
Are you gonna...
No, I think we're keeping it.
Sure. That's a little bit hot.
But I was thinking of maybe if we spelled it a different way, he might not think it's so...
His name? He
Yeah.
thinks it's too much his name.
So I was thinking Maelynn.
So cute. I wish I could have named that, but I couldn't.
Lynn.
I did like Malin. I liked that she was combining Kaylin and Mckayla.
Just look at his face. He just kind of looks like he hates himself. Especially whenever we're talking about the name.
His name. I thought that was really sweet.
I didn't really like the name. Mckayla wanted to combine like our names together, make something different, and I just don't want her to get like made fun of because we wanted to make her have some creative name. You know what I mean?
I never thought she would be bullied because of the name Malin. There's a few people who actually have that name, and I thought it was really cute, and I thought if as she got older, she could either be called May or Lynn. Just like with Gracelynn, she can either be called Grace, Gracie, Lynn. You know, there's a lot of names you can be called if you want to be called it. Like, I like to be called Kay. My name's Mckayla. So I just think that I thought it was really cute. Another commercial break. And we're back.
You see baby?
My hair was so short. It's so
You remember
weird.
baby? You know mommy baby?
My pregnant Bailey. Timmy looks so cute and young with his
Baby.
long hair.
Timmy is a 1.5-year-old. I haven't had like a serious talk with Timothy that he's going to be a big brother because I don't think he would understand or listen long enough for me to kind of talk to him about it. Whenever she is here though, I'm kind of going to be like, baby Timmy, you know, like, you gotta share.
Luckily, Timmy already knew that you have to be delicate with the baby, so he was very, very gentle with her ever since I came home with her. I never really had to explain to him, you know, be nice. Of course, I've said it a few times to just keep it fresh in his mind, but he does amazing with her. I've never had any issues except for him. Whenever he gets jealous, he'll sometimes throw things, but he usually throws it at her feet or something. And he hasn't done that in a long time. So I think he is doing amazing being a big brother.
And I'm just gonna try and get him used to her being in my arms and, you know, let him know at the same time that I can still be there for him.
That's the hardest part, is splitting time between Gracelynn and Timmy.
Look,
you
we
do
gotta
it.
change the baby diaper.
You do it.
You gotta be a big brother now. Not all about you anymore, bud.
Help mom. Help
What a
mommy.
good mom. Not
I'm
about
Tim.
you anymore,
I'm
dude.
Mckayla's grandfather, Timmy's buddy, and great-grandfather. We've got another one on the way, so we're going to have 2 great-grandchildren.
I'm happy, a little worried, just for Mckayla because they're only 19 months apart. It's going to be hectic. But she does a great job with Timmy, so I'm sure it'll all work out with all the help she's got.
A motorcycle went by, but I do agree. That was what I was trying to wrap my head around, was the fact that I'm going to be a mom of 2 and they're only 19 months apart, and I knew how hard that would be, just because I already had 1 child and I knew what those months were like, and it's just like, I was really scared to do it alone.
Well, you can't drink
That's
it.
not for you, that's for the baby.
Look.
When I first found out she was pregnant again, at first I was upset with her. She's not ready for another one.
True, I
She has a
agree.
rough enough time with Timmy.
I don't know how Timmy's
100%
gonna handle
agree.
a baby in the house.
I don't know.
Okay, look. No. You'll break it. Come on.
I kind of
You'll
yeet
break
my
it.
child right here.
Look.
We'll have to be very careful with Timmy around the baby, because
He throws things.
until he realizes how fragile the baby is, he just doesn't understand.
But he's going to be jealous too, because he's mama's
Yeah,
boy.
he'll be jealous. It'll be tough
He is a mama's boy.
for Mckayla to split the time.
It is. It's very hard.
Ooh, pick up the baby. Pick her up.
Baby's crying. Baby's crying. Pick up the baby. Well, pick me up, please. Well,
This is whatevs.
pick up the baby. It's not that we're unhappy there's another baby on the way. It's just concerned, because Mckayla has a lot of growing up to do.
I would be very concerned if either of my kids did the same thing I did in the future. Now Josh is texting me. I would be very concerned if my kids did the same things in the future, just because I know what it's like and I don't want them to have to experience that. So I'm just gonna have to keep on top of things, because now I know what teenagers are like, because I was there, and I just want to protect them. I want to make sure that they have a life that they want to live and not, I don't want the same thing to happen to them.
And it's kind of a hard way to do it.
I know it's going to be hard for her, but she wasn't happy about it and it wasn't planned, but you know, if you play.
I was not happy with finding out I was pregnant at all. I was for like the first day, but then reality kind of set in and I was like, what am I gonna do now? And I did consider abortion. Of course, I never went through with it because I don't believe in it for myself. That doesn't mean I'm pro-choice for other women, but I'm pro-life for me. And I couldn't go through with it, and I knew it was going to be hard, but I just got really, really upset for a while about the fact that I was pregnant. And it was a complete surprise. Like, it was a one-night thing, and I found out I was pregnant, and it was just crazy. It was crazy.
There you pay.
Give the baby the bink.
Give her the binky.
Don't poke the baby's eyes out. Baby wants to go night-night. Put the baby down to sleep.
It's just like all of a sudden I'm pregnant and just wasn't ready.
Somebody called again, which was my mom, so I'm going to back up again. I hope I'm at the right spot. I'm sorry if it's not perfect. We're just going to start from right here.
Ready.
And still not ready. Too young, too immature.
I think I'm mature enough to have 2 kids because I do take care of Timmy.
Well, I didn't mean you were immature that way.
I burped
Immature
right
in
there.
a lot of the goofy
You're just young, that's all.
decisions you make.
I agree, I don't make the best decisions.
Watch.
Look.
Come here, you do it. You do it. You want to do it? You want to do it? Yeah, feed the baby.
Mom!
I think that I'm a good mom and I think I'll be able to handle it. I just think it'll be really hard.
You got this,
It'll
girl.
definitely be hard.
Well, Todd, I don't need you to tell me that.
And that's the end. Like I said, because I was stopping it so much. This really is a trash video. Like I said, because I was skipping so much, all you have to do is go to the TLC website, go to the search bar, search unexpected, and then you can watch it yourself. It's under baby bumps. It's under the Go Original file. So yeah, but that was my reaction to it. This really was a below average video, and I suck at editing, and I'm sorry. Follow me on my social medias. Always have them in the description. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.